Everyone. Hey everybody, good morning. Cheers.
Happy Wednesday.
Cheers.
Welcome to Coffee with the Klines.
You're still on your coffee thing, right? The caffeine thing?
Yep.
So are we going prop cups today?
No coffee. I would enjoy some mud water.
How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing great and gearing up for Thanksgiving. What's on your mind, Morgan, for the day? What are you eating, by the way? You were just eating something. I thought that might be interesting to share. It smells delicious.
It is a little sausage and a little egg.
That's it?
Yep. That's it. I meal prep my sausage and then I cook the egg fresh. I scramble it together and put it in the microwave.
There you go.
1 minute.
That's like
30 seconds.
How many eggs?
1 egg.
1 egg. That's 8 grams of protein. How many sausage?
I don't know. I don't measure that.
Like 1? Or
no,
2?
it's crumbled up.
Oh, like a patty, you would say? Maybe 2 patties?
Probably 2.
That's like, okay, so that's 8, 10. That's probably like 30 grams of protein right there. In that that one little dish. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Kalamazoo. What's up? Battle Creek.
Where's your
Michigan?
cup? Where's your prop cup?
Right here.
Welcome to Coffee with the Klines. Grab a coffee, hang out with us for about 20 minutes. We are going to break it down and just
West Virginia.
have a combo.
Yes. You want some burns in West Virginia?
We need to get some burn boot camps in West Virginia, Bianca. Maybe you can bring one there. Well, I have 2 questions for you that you have no idea that I'm going to ask you,
Okay.
but they're fun. They're like fun questions.
Uh-oh.
It's not so serious.
Okay.
It's just very fun. Okay, you ready for it?
Yes.
All right. So, and you guys can play along as you are joining in here. What is, if you had to go back, you could talk to anybody in the history of the world, dead or alive, who would it be, and what would you talk about?
My dad.
Ooh, okay. What conversation would you have with your dad if you had...
Well, you said dead or alive, so let me just let
Okay.
the audience know that my dad is not alive.
Okay.
He died when I was 5. So, if I had the opportunity to have a conversation with him, I think I would just, I don't even know what questions I'd ask. I just would enjoy to have time with him, get to know him. And I would probably ask him, if he's proud of me and just, I don't know, that's an intense question.
Well, it wasn't meant to be intense. It's just supposed to be like, hey, if you were to have a conversation with anybody, who would it be? That's a great answer. And I probably could have guessed that.
I would never pass up the opportunity to talk to my dad if I was given that opportunity. So it's not a super, there's no famous person that I care to talk to. I'm good. I would just want to talk to the people that have passed when I was younger and my family. Yeah. What about you?
It looks like everybody is traveling because Steph says we need burn in Washington State. There's no burns here. Steph, are you visiting home or something and you're looking around where's all the burn boot camps? This is not like home.
Join in to the live. That's what we've got the live for.
That's right. On YouTube. So did you ask me the same question?
Yes.
If I could go back and speak with anyone, dead or alive, I would want to go back and I would want to speak. I would want to go back into the era where, in time and history, they have AD and BC. I would want to go back to the middle where there was no AD or BC when Jesus was walking the earth. I would love to be around at that time and maybe just ask questions what do you think this is going to be in thousands of years?
Yeah.
That would be just interesting to see their perspective back in the day. I was watching Ancient Apocalypse on Netflix, and it's Graham Hancock. And the humans are thought to, the first civilizations are thought to be 6,000 years old by most archaeologists. Well, in this brand new Netflix series, it's first of all, it's number 2 or number 1 on Netflix, and no educational series ever does that, right?
Yeah.
It's usually the TV series and the shows and all the fiction
drama.
stuff. Yeah. All the drama. Well, he goes back and he stories 8 episodes of physical evidence where that dates human civilizations back 6,000 years before they thought they started. So 12,000 years ago.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
Well, what happened, so the whole theory is this, that there was...
What's up, Orange Theory?
Hi, guys. There was an opportunity for human civilization to start over, to reset. That's the entire premise of this thing. So the Younger Dryas was like this giant storm that after the comets hit the earth and the ice caps melted and the sea levels rose like 400 feet, and it like sunk a lot of the earth. Imagine like if the sea levels rose 400 feet today, like wipe out all the shores. Well, it's saying that it did this, and there was a lost ancient human civilization that was thought to be more intelligent than we were, or potentially more intelligent. It's just crazy to think about, right? Like
it's scary to think about our entire civilization could just be wiped out.
Yeah, for
sure. That means all of us are gone.
And then like to think that there could have been civilizations before us that were just as smart, and maybe they didn't have technology, but maybe there's other forms of stuff. Well,
I didn't get to watch that.
You should. You guys should all watch it. It's very educational, and Graham Hancock is the guy who put it together. He is a journalist. If you're looking for something on Netflix to binge watch, that is definitely that's up my alley. I think Yellowstone is up a lot of people's alleys, but I just get lost in like a couple episodes.
It's actually not that good
squirrel.
this season.
I see a squirrel.
Sorry for anyone. I haven't been enjoying the first 3 episodes. So.
You haven't?
No, not really.
I feel like those things, those series, like they have to rinse and repeat the storyline.
All right, what's your second question for me?
I have 2?
I thought you said you had 2.
I think I have 2, yeah. Let me go back to your notebook. Okay, so the second question would be, what scares you today?
My health and my children's health. Honestly. That's the only thing that like I worry about. It's like I want to live a long time, and I don't want to get sick, and I don't want my kids to get sick, or you. I want
Health.
a family. Yeah, so health is the only thing that I know can like change in an instant. I've watched it too many times, and so if anything, that's what keeps me up at night. I don't worry about really anything else, because a lot of the stuff that you can worry about is in your control. And to me, health is in your control, but there's still things that accidents can happen, or, things can happen in your body that you don't have control over.
Yeah.
What about you?
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm
not really scared. I get nervous about a lot of stuff. I get like, I don't know if you call it anxious, but I get the anticipation, the excitement of anticipation is more prevalent in my life than being scared. I didn't really have I didn't have the opportunity to grow up like being scared. So it's not, I just had to like kind of face what was in front of me at the time, and there wasn't really a choice. Morgan, apparently your hair today is flawless.
Thank you, people. I'm running my errands. I don't have to work today, and the kids are taken care of.
How you doing? Said that.
I am
she
going
said
to
the
have
same
a great day. Morgan, your hair looks good. I'm not listening to DK. That's funny.
They're just, so Mess of a Dreamer says the evil in the world. That's what they're scared of.
Yeah.
But I have hope that good outweighs the bad, and we will all continue to take care of each other. I love that. That's kind of why we're here, right? Like life is, if you look around, and those of you who have been around for decades, as an adult, it's a lot of tragedy. Yeah. It's a lot of disappointment. But we have to counteract that, right? And that's, I think, what is so beautiful about Burn is we're really acting out like the modern how would you say, like the modern community. Like nowadays everybody is, there's this theory that humans, like should be in hundreds, not thousands in terms of their community. And when you get thousands, there's so much input that people actually, there stops becoming a space for everyone, like a role or a responsibility for everyone, and there's so many people that people start to then become inconvenient to other people. They start to become a problem. If you think back
like village times, it was not thousands, it was hundreds.
Yeah, well, you would need like the mother to nurse the young. You would need the hunter to go find the food. You would need the psychopath to go into other tribes and scare them, right? Like the things that nobody else wanted to do. There was like a role for everybody. And, they're like, if you get to like LA, like millions of people just crawling on top of each other. I don't think we're meant for that. So we gotta bring back, we gotta divide up all these big cities into little communities. And I think that's what Burn is doing.
And
great job
of Burn in there.
That's right.
Let's go.
She said y'all are my new favorite people. That's very nice. We are excited to be here. If you guys haven't noticed, what we're doing on our podcast and YouTube is Morgan is going and doing an episode every Monday. And we want you to wake up and hear our voice. We want you to wake up and hear positivity and optimism. We want you to wake up and hear from our franchise partners. Gabby's interview, our ultimate burn athlete, female champion, the master, is out today. I got a chance to sit down with her. And then the following Fridays, for 3 more Fridays, you'll hear from the other 3 burn athlete winners, Kyle, Leslie, and Jose.
Yeah. And
Gabby's today. So
cool.
We want you guys to wake up every day with an opportunity to hear from somebody in Burn Nation that is trying to do just that, right? Yeah. Get rid of some of the evil
and the negativity.
And bring that positivity and that optimism in. All right, let's see. Well, hey,
your girl crush. Well, we hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving.
We do.
Make sure that you take time to truly enjoy. Oh, who's that?
Oh, hey, how are you? I let somebody in. Oh, they didn't mean to come in. If you guys want to come hang out with us, all you gotta do is press the button. We'll zoom you in.
I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Make sure to really take a moment to acknowledge what you're grateful for and eat the pie. Eat 2 pieces of pie. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to make you lose all of your fitness goals. Remember, it's all about balance. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the company that you're in. And know that we are very, very thankful for all of you.
We are very thankful. And this time is very important, all right? I'm going to come from my trainer side for a moment for all of you. It's very important from Thanksgiving to New Year's to make sure that, yes, you are enjoying the pies, but you are also not over-enjoying things. And because you're not going to erase any muscular development, by having some extra cookies and cakes, but you will erode some confidence, and you will erode some gains in terms of like any biometric, like your body fat and things like that. And that's never a good feeling. So energy. And so you want to control those things throughout the next 3 weeks and really anticipate. I think that's the best word I can use, is anticipate, what you're going to be doing the next day. And if you have, a function or an outing or a gathering or a party, and there's going to be alcohol involved, my best tip is that really eat the majority of your calories like earlier in the day, because what happens after you consume alcohol is your alcohol basically is so powerful that it to say it in a simple to understand way, it overpowers your liver and your ability to metabolize anything else when alcohol is present. So no matter what you eat, if you're eating it post alcohol consumption in that window afterward, you are likely going to experience you're going to wake up the next day and experience like some physical actual body fat gains. And I'm not here to talk about body fat, but I am here to say that being healthy means that we don't want to shut down our liver. Okay. So if you're going to drink alcohol, it's like, it's bread, right? As a metaphor for all bad food, or alcohol. And just don't combine the 2 together, right? If you don't combine the 2 together, each one on its own, within its own time frame, is perfectly reasonable. And you're going to wonder why you were able to have a few cocktails and not wake up like you normally do after you have a few cocktails, and then 3 or 4 like leftover Thanksgiving plates. We don't want to do that. Cool. What else? Any other tips before we send them off for today's little Coffee with the Klines episode?
I don't think so. I'm going to go get the rest of my groceries.
We're going to go get groceries. We're going to go do some Christmas shopping. And I have an appointment with Santa at 2 o'clock.
All right, guys.
Have a
good day. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a good week.
Every Wednesday. See you next Wednesday. Tune into the podcast. Make sure you leave us a review. We love you guys. 2 claps on 2.
1, 2.